Check 1 2 check. CenterStrain01 check. What is up, ladies and gents? Are we live? Can you hear me? Check 1 2. Check 1 2. What is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome to the stream. I hope everything is working. Sweet, you guys can hear me. All right, welcome to the stream. What is going on? Hopefully everyone is having a good, what is it, Wednesday? Hopefully everyone's having a good Wednesday. So I thought we would, you know what, it's time to work on the next Splinter Cell mission. This is Pandora tomorrow, and this is the new, or our new mission that we're supposed to do. I believe it's the Indonesia mission. It's the first Indonesia mission that we're doing. And we're going to learn and get through it, and I'm going to show it to you guys live, as we do, mostly with what we've been doing with the Splinter Cell series. I'm also going to be recording it at the same time as well, so you'll get to see the walkthrough firsthand and all the times we fail trying to get through each and every single mission. So I really do hope everything is good, and hopefully you guys are staying safe. All right, so here we go. Let's see. I think I had everything set up correctly. Let me just make sure that I do have everything hooked up here real quick. Sorry if any sound is going on. All right, let's see. Let me click on this. All right, good. Sound seems like it's working. And let me put some tags in here. We got some tags. Awesome. So everything looks like it's working pretty well. Tom Clancy's. All right, sweet. All right, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started here, guys. Aspect ratio is going to look a little stretched because I stretched it out, obviously, just so you guys can see it a little bit better. But yeah, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. Give me just a second, and we're ready to go. I'll tell everybody that we're live right now, so you guys, so other people can see. So let me share this on Discord. Perfect. All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Actually, no, this game was not made for 4.3 because if you ever played the PC version, you can have it in full widescreen and there's nothing wrong with it. So the game was not made for 4.3 if you can actually make it 16:9. But yes, console versions were made for 4.3. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and start. All right, so we're in Kundang Camp in Indonesia. Here we go.
Dandoa forces have claimed victory after U.S.
Thank you,
troops
Spectral, for the donation. I appreciate it.
Near the released an official statement on their strategic withdrawal from the small skirmishes of Springfield, Texas, after the non-voluntary smallpox vaccination. Health workers could not divulge.
They should tell us what they know. It's our lives.
Dramatic footage from Television Free Indonesia showing Dara Dandoa leader Suwadi Sadano apparently engaged in battle. It remains...
There's too much noise on the line. I'm not sure we'll be able to connect you to Sarah before we land.
have the agency file on Pandora tomorrow, ready by the time you touch down. You're right. It's Sedano's insurance policy. If he misses a phone call, the virus gets released. We're vaccinating Springfield, Texas. But until we know how many other poxboxes there are, and where, Sedano is a glaring tripwire. We're going to have to tiptoe around him.
Did Grimm write these smallpox flash notes?
Yeah, she's a poet in her own way. But she makes an interesting point. We slip up in Indonesia, and those images could be illustrations of anywhere in America.
I don't think the cutscenes are too bad.
I'm sorry, Fisher. I can't get Sarah on the line.
I don't know what I'd say to her anyway.
Hey, Brandon, what's up? All right. We're going to do this with 0 knockouts. That is the goal. No knockouts. Maybe a few distractions, but ultimately no knockouts.
This is going to be a complicated mission, Fisher. We're running it in cooperation with Displaced International, so your old friend Douglas Shetland will be local.
Good. I can work with Shetland. What's Shetland doing here?
A ghost army operation. He'll give you the brief.
Howdy, Shetland.
Fisher. My God, old man, you keep turning up in unexpected places. I'd hoped the next place we met would have been stateside. I'd like to buy you a beer, see how Sarah's doing.
Let's leave home where it is. What's this ghost army business?
PSYOPs, a distraction.
What's my part?
Your handler should have your objectives. For my part, Sedano's plane in the yard near the village needs to be sabotaged.
Since I was going to be in the neighborhood anyway.
Much appreciated. I've got a dozen displaced snipers around the camp. You won't see them, but you better believe they're there.
It's good to see you again, Shetland. Once we're back home, we'll get that beer.
Glad to hear it. We need to have a talk about some work I might have for you.
I've already got an employer, and they hear everything we say.
Good. They should know a man with your skills deserves more money and autonomy. A man should fight any war but his own, especially in the America we've got today. Is there anything you can tell me about Sedano? Why is life so valuable? My guys have had 24 chances to see what's on his mind with a sniper bullet.
Nope. Sorry again.
I've got a dozen itchy trigger fingers on that man. Real hard to keep saying no. You know everything you need to. I'll see you once the mission's complete.
All right, here we go. Actually, if you stay over here, it's actually better than if you move up. Don't move up yet. Because I don't know what it is, but this guard, for some reason, he will move to the right instead of move up if you stay there first. And that pattern is way better than the other pattern, which is he'll move up rightward to the point that I'm at. So having him be there is actually better and quicker than if he's anywhere else. Chris, thank you for the $10 donation. And this guy will always move forward. Otherwise, he'll actually stop halfway and he won't move forward. So it's actually better to do it to the way you just saw me do it there. Now, we don't want to move too far up ahead.
Nah, I'm all right. He gets switched out in less than an hour.
Come on, I'm about to dry up and blow away.
We've gone through 3 bottles.
On a 12-hour
Stick to the
shift.
very, very left side
Go
here,
get
though.
another bottle.
Hell no, I don't want to get blown up.
And why are my chances any better than yours?
If you stick to the left, you won't get blown up.
Traps.
Not all of them. Besides, they're easy to spot. Just look for the tripwires.
I can't look for tripwires. I'm drunk.
I drank as much as you did.
I just got blown up. All right. I took it a little bit too early. Don't be as early as I was right there, obviously. That was my bad. So just stick to the left, and then when you saw me right there, that's about when you want to start moving over to the right. So you can avoid, obviously, that. There's only one mine I think you have to take out in this entire level, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I tried to turn up the brightness a little bit so you guys can see just a little bit better. Let me know if you guys can actually see this or if it's too dark.
Come on, I'm about to dry up and blow away.
We've gone through 3 bottles.
It's pretty bright on my
12-hour
screen, but
shift.
So go and get another bottle.
Hell no, I don't want to get blown up.
And why are my chances any better than yours?
stick to the
Because
far
you
left.
helped lay the traps.
Not all of them. Besides, they're easy to spot. Just look for the tripwires.
I can't look for tripwires, I'm drunk.
I drank as much as you did.
So that should make you braver. Remember, you need to fix the broken line.
Oh, damn it. All right, I didn't want to... I'm trying to do this without using the vision, but I might as well just use the vision. I mean, it makes it easier for you guys as well. I want you to be able to see what's going on, and sometimes the visions can make things look a lot uglier than they really are. Yeah, Chris, I'm trying to be cool without using thermal. It's not working so far, is it?
Nah, I'm all right. We get switched out in less than an hour.
Come on, I'm about to dry up and blow away.
We've gone through 3 bottles.
On a 12-hour shift.
So go and get another bottle.
Hell no, I don't want to get blown up.
And why are my chances any better than yours?
Because you helped lay the traps.
Not all of them. Besides, they're easy to spot. Just look for the tripwires.
I can't look for tripwires, I'm drunk.
I drank as much as you did.
So that should make you braver. Remember, you need to fix the broken mine.
Yeah, I'll do it now.
Be careful, man.
He's gonna die in a second.
Oh no! Hey man, are you alright?
See, right there, I wanted to show you. Right there is the only one you absolutely have to take out. Because unless you can jump it, I don't know, do you think you can jump it? I've never really tested to see if you can jump it. Maybe you can? I don't know. Am I still in the military? Yes, I am. Yeah, so that guy kills himself. I don't think there's a way around that. I don't know if you can jump that last one there. I'm wondering if you can. You can jump it? All right. So I'll just jump it. That way I don't, like, mess with anything in the level. You know what I mean? Now, there are going to be things I'm going to be shooting. There are going to be some lights I'm going to be taking out. There's going to be a camera that I take out at the end. I mean, there's going to be some interaction I'm going to have to do. But I'm sticking with the whole minimal interaction. And the other thing I'm sticking with is trying not to use the whistle.
We get switched out in less than an hour.
Now, the whistle is something you might actually really need to use in this level if you can't get timings down right.
So go and get another bottle.
Hell no, I don't want to get blown up.
And why are my chances any better than yours?
Because you helped lay the traps.
Not all of them. Besides, they're easy to spot. Just look for the tripwires.
I can't look for tripwires.
Oh my god, I walked right into it. Why is the easiest part in the game? That's the one that's going to give me the most trouble, and the other parts are going to be super easy. That's hilarious. That's why I'm just trying to rush. I need to just slow down. Slow it down, stealthy Sam Fisher. It's just, I want to get past this part because the tougher parts in the mission are up ahead. This part is pretty easy. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You just got to worry about the wires. But you really don't need to rush through it.
Nah, I'm alright. We get switched out in less than an hour.
Come on, I'm about to dry up and blow away.
We've gone through 3 bottles.
On a 12-hour shift.
So go and get another bottle.
Hell no, I don't want to get blown up.
And why are my chances any better than yours?
Because you helped lay the traps.
Not all of them. Besides, they're easy to spot. Just look for the tripwires.
I can't look for tripwires, I'm drunk.
I drank as much as you did.
So that should make you braver. Remember, you need to fix the broken mine.
Yeah, I'll do it now.
Be careful, man. Oh no! Hey man, are you alright?
Much better. All right. So that took a lot longer than it should have.
You should be close to Sedano's plane, Fisher.
Really?
You got to kind of wait until he's smoking before you can move up.
No, we're still waiting for the product and the pilot.
They're so slow today. We've been guarding this plane forever now.
Sedano is checking the place.
Go and double check the back of the plane. That'll keep you occupied.
Why? I just spent the last 4 hours verifying it.
Go!
Now there's a way to actually do this by just doing distractions, and then you don't have to turn off the lights. But I'm going to go ahead and turn off the light.
Turn those back on!
Technically, this is the easiest method, and my walkthroughs have always been made to give you guys the opportunity of completing these challenges easier. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want my walkthroughs to be something that you could watch to learn how to do it. If I set challenges too tough, then it's not something that you would be able to pull off on a normal basis, and then it's no fun that way.
I hear so.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying, man. It's not what I wanted right there, but yeah, no, I don't want it. So you got to remember, you gotta hit B twice. If you don't hit B twice, he won't land soft, and it's all about landing soft. So you got to hit B.
You should be close to Sedano's plane, Fisher.
Really?
You got to hit B to drop down, and then you got to hit B in the middle of you dropping down to make sure that you land crouched. So it's like a double B. I don't think you have to do that in Chaos.
Is the plane ready to go?
No, we're still waiting for the product and the pilot.
They're so slow today. We've been guarding this plane forever now.
Sedano is checking the place.
Go and double check the back of the plane. That'll keep you occupied.
Why? I just spent the last 4 hours verifying it.
Go!
Yeah, I mean, there's all different kinds of ways that you can do it, but I like to make it look like Sam can kind of have a little fun too, you know? Like this right here is something I feel Sam would do in this situation. Like, it's too obvious if you're walking right in front of someone. So I want to stay away from people as much as I can, divert them in different ways, use the environment a little bit. There we go. Perfect.
Good work, Fisher.
All right, now we got some tough parts coming up here.
Something's moving. You think they'll be here?
Oh, come on. Are you really going to do that? Are you really all of a sudden just going to turn around for no reason? Either I wasn't fast enough or... I mean, he didn't really see me, but you know me. I like to be perfect. But let me try your little method here. Let's see if that even works.
You should be close to Sedano's plane, Fisher.
Really?
Stop here. We don't want to get too close to that line.
Is the plane ready to go?
No, we're still waiting for the product and the pilot.
They're so slow today. We've been guarding this plane forever now.
Sedano is checking the place.
Go and double check the back of the plane. That'll keep you occupied.
Why? I just spent the last 4 hours verifying it.
Wow, yeah.
Something's moving.
Oh, see? Okay, come on. How could they see that something's moving? You know what I mean? Like, there's no way they would have been able to see that. So either I was making a little too much noise or something. Let's try that one more time that way.
You should be close to Sedano's plane, Fisher.
Really?
Oh, the dog's easy.
What is that?
See? Like, you notice how I'm just a little bit too close to the light right there? And so it sees me for a split second. You gotta be careful.
You should be close to Sedano's plane, Fisher.
You can also set
Really?
the explosive on that side of the plane, too.
Is the plane ready to go?
No, we're still waiting for the product and the pilot.
They're so slow today. We've been guarding this plane forever now.
Sedano is checking the place.
Go and double check the back of the plane. That'll keep you occupied.
Why? I just spent the last 4 hours verifying it.
Go!
Good work, Fisher.
How much longer do you think they'll be here?
Until they convince the US we're not worth the trouble. Why? Are you saying you don't support Sedano?
No, no. I've got an allergic reaction to machetes, which makes me a firm Dara Dandoa supporter.
Oh, I'm glad to have Sedano
All right, so
here.
this part...
Suddenly feels like we have a cause beyond money. Somebody to follow.
This part's a little pissy off to me.
But so many executions.
It's only
Because
a
the
process
whistle
of refinement.
makes this part
Productivity is up.
a
Security
piece of
is
cake.
tighter.
Like right now,
Just
we
keep
could do the
yourself
whistle and
useful
it would be super,
patriotic
super
so you
easy.
don't end up on the chopping
So I'm debating
block.
if I want to do the whistle or not, because the whistle works perfectly here. This is what you do. Get up here.
Who did that?
Do this. Now watch.
Who is that? Show yourself.
Do that. He'll come out. Oh, he didn't. That got screwed up there a little bit, and we weren't able to get it. So the other guy heard the whistle instead of the guy I wanted to hear the whistle. Which is never what you want to happen. Yeah, so the guy there is supposed to do the whistle. Oh, if you're quick enough, you can do that? Oh, let me give it a shot then.
You should be close to Sedano's plane, Fisher.
Really?
You don't have to wait there. That's
Is the plane
good.
ready to go?
No, we're still waiting for the product and the pilot.
They're so slow today. We've been guarding this plane forever now.
Sedano is checking the place.
Go and double check the back of the plane. That'll keep you occupied.
Why? I just spent the last 4 hours.
See what I mean? Okay, so there's like a spot right here that you're deep in the light. So maybe here and then there. See, it's so weird because even though you're still in the dark, there's still a spot that just lights up like a Christmas tree.
You should be close to Sedano's plane, Fisher.
Really?
And it's hard to tell if you're in the correct spot or not.
Is the plane ready to go?
No, we're still waiting for the product and the pilot.
They're so slow today. We've been guarding this plane forever now.
Sedano is checking the place.
Go and double check the back of the plane. That'll keep you occupied.
Why?
No, that didn't work either. I thought being further away... Look, how can they see me? Do you see what I'm saying? How could they possibly see me from this side? It's like impossible. Sometimes I don't understand their coding.
You should be close to Sedano's plane, Fisher.
Really?
There's a sticky shocker right there, but you don't really need it because we're not going to take anybody out. Yeah, welcome to the early 2000s,
No,
for
we're
sure.
still waiting for the product and the pilot.
A lot of things
They're
don't
so
always make a lot
slow
of
today.
sense.
We've been guarding this plane forever now.
Sedano is checking the place.
Go and double check the back of the plane. That'll keep you occupied.
Something's moving.
Okay. I just saw that we could put it one other place. Like, did you see the little thing that came up? So maybe I can do it there without having to go too far
You
forward.
should be close to Sedano's plane, Fisher.
Really?
Is the plane ready to go?
No, we're still waiting for the product and the pilot.
They're so slow today. We've been guarding this plane forever now.
Sedano is checking the place.
Go and double check the back of the plane. That'll keep you occupied.
Perfect. Yeah.
Good work, Fisher.
How much longer do you think they'll be here?
Until they convince the US we're not worth the trouble. Why? Are you saying you don't support Sedano?
No. I've got an allergic reaction to machetes, which makes me a firm Dandoa supporter.
Oh, I'm glad to have Sedano here. Suddenly feels like we have a cause beyond money. Somebody to follow.
Yeah, but so many executions.
It's only a process of refinement. Productivity is up, security is tighter. Just keep yourself useful and patriotic so you don't end up on the chopping block.
Turn those back on!
There we go. Nice. Thanks for that tip there. Worked perfectly. And of course, the part everyone is waiting for. This is probably the hardest part in this mission, is to do this without taking anybody out. Now, I've gotten some advice from some people, but I just didn't really like that way. I felt it's a little cheap, so I spent a little time trying to figure out a different way, and I'm going to show that to you now.
Are acting weird.
They must be hungry.
I don't think so. There's something wrong. It's too quiet.
Hey, you. Do you see something? Are they done with their speeches inside?
No, not yet.
You got some beer left
Now,
up
this
there?
will take some time before it actually
leave me
works. It's very
alone.
tough. So what you're going to do is you're going to wait until the guard that's moving further away from you is moving all the way to the right. Once he does that, then this guy will shake his leg, and then he's going to start moving. Now, okay. Throw the bottle here, and then move up. You don't have to worry about the guy on the right. It's him that you have to worry about. Now, this can be the most challenging.
Who is good?
I got a little too close to him. All right, so that part is the hardest. So you're going to get up there, but you got to do it without making too much noise and without him being distracted, right? And then we're going to shoot an Air 4 round at him when he is moved to the left. He should give you just enough space for you to fit through. The other guys are looking in different directions, and you can skate on by. But it is very tough. I mean, there's no easy way to do this section at all. Yes, it's very, very, very scripted for you to get an alarm here, really. It's almost, let me put it this way. If you don't distract the guy that you see me distract with the bottle, he will, no matter where he is in the level, he will see you.
Weird.
They must be hungry.
Even
I don't
if
think so. There's
he's
something
not
wrong.
looking in your
It's too
direction,
quiet.
you absolutely
Hey, you.
have to
Do
distract
you see
him.
something? Are they done with their speeches inside?
No, not yet.
You got some beer left up there?
No, then leave me alone.
There's another method that you can do too, which involves a distraction cam. So you can set it at the end of up the ladder, and then you can get him to go look at it. You go behind him, but it's no. I don't want to leave something behind like that, right? With an Air 4 round, it hits you and then he goes away. But I don't want to leave something like that behind. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me to do it that way, so that's why I prefer. I think this way is a little bit better.
I hear something.
More inconspicuous. Now, timing is very crucial because it's all about this guy up here. He just got there. That's perfect. Slow. Don't jump. You'll hear music, but you won't hear an alarm. There you go. And you just got by without taking anybody out. You just airfoiled him one time, which isn't in any means, it's not a bad thing. We didn't knock him out, actually, so good to go.
I'm inside the camp.
The core of your mission is Sedano. He's on site. We need you to locate and trail him. But again, don't let him spot you.
Pandora tomorrow?
That's the idea. We haven't been able to trace his daily insurance call remotely, so we're going to need you to get in there with a TEP. Fifth Freedom with Sedona Militia. But don't get spotted before tapping the phone. Updates on your OPSAT.
Yes, I stunned him, but it is not considered a knockout. So now we need the sticky cam.
Good afternoon.
It is, sir.
Things are going good.
And we did that same method, I believe, in Splinter Cell 1, right? Where we did an airfoil round when we were getting out of the final room in the last mission. Where we stunned him. Down in that basement area, whatever, when we were just messing with Nicolod's. So it's almost the same type of method. Stun him just to be able to get by him, and then you move on to the next section. He's just like, oh, something, I got bit by a bug or something. That's what I like to think of it as. You got bit by the bug, Sam Fisher. And we're just going to follow these guys. Really, the rest of the mission's pretty easy.
Any complications?
Of course. Sedano changes the passcode for entry twice daily. He doesn't write it down. He gives it verbally to his 3 top lieutenants on site.
So I grab one and make him talk.
No. We need to stay discreet. We can't afford to have Sedano panic and skip a call. Use the sticky cam to overhear those conversations. Details on your OPSAT.
You can use your sticky cam to overhear
it's in the wrong location. Did you see that?
How does it go?
Real good. We're ahead of schedule.
On?
I don't think it's going to work.
We'll meet tonight. I want to review our distribution arms.
I'll be there.
Good.
Oh, it's working.
The code for the big house today is 1492. Can you remember that?
1492. I got it.
Good. There's a colonial home overlooking the compound.
See,
at the end of the
that's
village.
kind of just automatic.
That's
It's
where
going to
Sedano makes
happen.
his Pandora tomorrow phone call. That's
At least
where
from what
you'll
I've
need to
seen.
be to tap it. Trail him, so you'll be sure to be there on
I'm not.
time.
I didn't get the right angle. Did I? I'm good. All right, good. It's a little tough angle to get right there. Now, there's another way you could do it just by staying down there, but then you would have to do like a distraction, or you'd have to like shoot the light out or something like that. And we don't want to do that. And there's no way you can get that other guy to look in a different direction. He's always going to look towards you. So you can't really get by him without some type of distraction.
Good afternoon.
It is, sir.
I'm worried about the men.
How so?
I want to make sure they're not using the product.
I don't think they would. They're all good boys.
Yes. We'll arrange for a spot check tonight just the same.
All right.
Something's moving.
Oh, I was a little too early. Sorry. It's that It's that guy right there. He can kind of see a little bit. I mean, very slightly. So it's kind of tough to get the proper timing.
Good afternoon.
It is, sir.
I'm worried about the men.
How so?
I want to make sure they're not using.
Hey, no, so I actually already did a playthrough of the new Resident Evil. It's on my main front page.
Yes. We'll arrange for a spot check tonight just the same.
All right.
See, even though he's in the same exact place, for some reason, he doesn't see you at that point. So sometimes it's hard to explain AI. Stick along this far edge here. Low enough visibility where they can't see you. Look how his face is all messed up there. We're just going to wait for both of these guys to go down. He's the last one. Get to be slow. You don't want to make too much noise. All right. Time for the next section. What's my favorite stealth game? I mean, it's Chaos Theory is probably my favorite all-time stealth game.
Got a heads up for you from Grim.
We're going to be losing touch in a second. There must be copper coils or some kind of grid ahead of you. The refinery proper is a dead signal hole. Good luck with your airplane, pilot.
We're going to be out of contact as long as you're underground.
I'll try not to get too lonely.
I wouldn't say this part is too difficult. Just kind of be a little patient. Flip the switch.
Turn the lights out.
Is the plane all right?
Yes, it's almost ready to go.
Go. Don't waste more time.
All right, so we're just going to wait for these two to leave, and then we're going to be taking out a few lights. You got to do distractions in this area. There's no other way around it because a guard is standing right at the exit, and you literally have to take some lights out so that they don't see you. This is a hard shot. There's a guard there. You might not be able to see him, but he's right on the left.
Light broke. I hear you. Come out.
Shoot. See?
Hello?
See how tough that is?
Somebody there?
Look at it just bounce around. It just does not want to hit it at all. I'll get it one time. Come on. Come on. No, it just wouldn't do it. I mean, it sucks, right? It's so stupid. They fixed that, obviously.
Got a heads up for you
in
from Grim.
Chaos
We're going to
Theory.
be losing touch in a second. There must be copper coils or some kind of grid ahead of you. The refinery proper is a dead signal hole. Good luck with your airplane, pilot.
We're going to be out of contact as long as you're underground.
I'll try not to get too lonely.
Well, I'm sure the one light you would have to take out is the one that's closest to the pilot.
Turn that back on.
Is the plane all right?
Yes, it's almost ready to go.
Go. Don't waste more time.
He just... I thought he disappeared for a second.
What the hell? What the? Who did that?
Eternal dirt.
Thank God you found me. Ignominious getaway.
I'm short on time. What do I need to know?
This name, Stanley Nakaryakov, Golden Triangle affiliated. He lives in the Lei Yuman district of Hong Kong. But don't broadcast it electronically. This part of the world is made of ears.
My encryption is solid.
Probably my imagination.
There's more to Japan's ISDF than they're letting on.
How do you know?
I've seen 2 other, CIA resources disappear.
So how do you know it's the ISDF?
Money knows everything. The name is Stanley Nakaryakov. Got it?
All right, guys, we're at 52. Can we get to 100
advice.
likes before the end of the stream?
Don't take your plane.
It's going to have to be fast.
Welcome back to Fresh Air.
Do you have the name?
Fisher, go tap that phone. We'll talk about the names later.
I'm gonna kill somebody if they don't stop shooting soon. That noise is gonna break my ears. Seriously, they're ringing.
Nag, nag, nag.
I'm a musician. My ears are very sensitive. Why do they always give us this patrol?
What about me? I've got to listen to the constant gunfire and your constant complaining.
I feel like somebody's kicking me in the head.
Now there's an idea.
All right, this part's pretty simple. Wait till they both leave. There's a pipe here. I know it's barely visible. Stick to the left here. And we're going to climb down this hatch. I always get amazed how when people come and watch, but they don't leave a like. It's like, likes are so important when it comes to other people, like, being able to see the video outside of my normal subscribers, you know? Now, there's a very iffy, tough part coming up here in this next section. It might take me a few times, just because of the nature of how this game works. Stick to the far side, you're fine.
Be careful. The access to the house isn't as easy as it seems. You should wait for darkness.
Here, we're just going to wait for this guy to move. As soon as he does, then we're going to follow him, but we're going to go to the left. There is a guy right on the right, but he won't see you. I say that. He won't see you, and then all of a sudden he sees me. It's so freaking random. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, normally he doesn't see you at all. I have never been seen by that guy when I come out of this room. Just that one time right there. And now it's happening every time. This guy, I tell you what, he never ever sees you if you're sticking to that, what I'm doing right here. But now, since I'm live streaming it, he sees you every time. Isn't that crazy? I mean, no, see, still sees you. Even though you look, even though you still see me that I'm in the dark right here, he still sees you. And I have, it's never happened. I did this mission right before I live streamed, and it didn't happen. Yeah, Gary, I'll shoot him.
Hello?
See?
Who is that?
My gosh, he's freaking Wonder Man now. The thing is, it's all about timing. Is the reason that I'm leaving so early is because this guy is moving forward. He turns around, and if we're not quick enough, we won't be able to get to that end before this guy turns back around.
Who's there?
See, I don't think I'm going to make it in time, so I'm just going to wait for a second. I was able to do it in the first time earlier, but he's not cooperating this time. So I'm just going to wait.
Come out where I can.
I tried. See, I'm trying to do it a little too quickly, but there's a reason for that, is because if you wait, you have to wait 2 cycles for the guy to go back again and then do it. But if we don't have to wait that 2 cycle, so that's why I'm trying to get it on the 1. Nice. All right, we just made it. Now this part, I don't know. I mean, it's hit and miss, this part right here.
code is 0526 5173 337 3889.
All right, so we're going to wait until he goes back, and then we're going to do the code.
Until tomorrow. It's me. Today's code is 0526 5173 337 3889. Pandora tomorrow. Good.
Guys, we're almost at 100 likes. Thank you so much.
It's me. Today's code is 0526 5173 337 3889. Pandora tomorrow. Good. It's me. Today's code is 0526 5173 337 3889. Pandora tomorrow.
Now, when you're against here, he won't see you, even the guard outside. But you do have to be wary of where the guard outside is, because he's the only one that can still foil you. See where he is right now? It's really not good timing.
What the hell?
Now, you might see me.
Good work, Fisher.
All right, good. All right, we're going to switch to our flash. Make sure you switch that off there, or else it'll electrocute you. Of course, you can avoid shooting the camera. I mean, I'll give it a shot. I mean, I don't mind taking out a camera if we need to. The thing is, you got to worry about the guard, and you got to worry about everything, so... I mean, shooting a camera isn't something that I worry about.
0526 5173 337 3889. Pandora tomorrow. Good. It's me. Today's code is 0526 5173 337 3889.
I've never been to Indonesia, no. I've been to Kabul, you know, Afghanistan, Iraq, but I've never been to Indonesia, no.
0526 5173 337 3889. Pandora tomorrow. Good.
Good work, Fisher.
Dang. You see what I'm saying? Like, I even had the most perfect, it felt like the most perfect timing. It's just one of those things that doesn't feel like you can pull off on a regular basis. And I usually don't like to do things you can't pull off on a regular basis.
Today's code is 0526 5173 337 3889. Pandora tomorrow.
There's something over there.
Oh, I did it too early. If you just wait.
It's me. Today's code is 0526 5173 337 3889. Pandora tomorrow. Good. It's me. Today's code is 0526 5173 337 3889. Pandora tomorrow. Good. It's me. Today's code is 0526 5173 337.
Almost got to 100, guys. 3 more to go.
Pandora tomorrow. Good.
Good work, Fisher.
Nice. Good job, everybody. That's why we're a team.
Fisher, freeze. Don't make a move. Shetland will take you out of there.
Just like that final mission in Splinter Cell 1.
I'm under attack!
There you go. We did it, man. See, that didn't take very long at all. And we also made it to 100 likes. Now, I'm wondering to myself, we'll go ahead and play this next cinema here. Now, were there a few things that I could have done a little bit better on that? You know what I mean? That's always something that I ask myself. Like, did I do that to the best of my ability, and could I do it better? What do you guys think? You think that that's acceptable?
To outright mockery of the U.S. military's inability to either capture or kill Suwadi Sadano, the guerrilla leader has appeared on the front lines of nearly every major being sold over the internet and have become popular across the world. Even their wearers seem largely unsure whether or not irony is.
I mean, it seems like we went
my
to war
question is,
without
why not
declaring
use
anything.
some of the cool
And a war
gadgets
we're
you
kinda
have? Like,
losing.
I'm
I don't know
so
what's...
I like to use what Sam
Bringing the
gets
smallpox
his arsenal.
vaccination death toll to 6. Still no word from government officials regarding.
You know, like, yeah, we love doing ghosts and all that kind of stuff. I love playing, Ghost Mission, and when I do Chaos Theory, I'm gonna keep that as ghostly as I can. But see, the thing about this game is it's not like Chaos Theory. With Chaos Theory, it's made for you to beat the game 100% a ghost. Whereas this game is not made for that, right? There's scripted moments still, there's things like that. So when it comes to Chaos Theory, my goal is, to be as much of a ghost as possible. But in a game like Pandora Tomorrow, you can have a few of these, use some of your gadgets, to do a distraction or something like that. I don't mind it because the game wasn't made for you to completely ghost all the way through, if you know what I mean. So it's like, yeah, I mean, in this situation, I always love to play my games as if I am Sam Fisher himself. So try putting yourself in his shoes. All right? Think about it. Think you don't know what's going to happen next, right? Do you think, honestly, Sam would, as soon as Shetland starts shooting those guys, do you honestly think he's going to sit there right behind them and wait a few seconds and then slowly move up? Or do you think Sam would do something spontaneous on his feet? He would use a gadget. He would use something to figure out how to get by. That is the way that I look at playing these types of games. It's so easy to do certain aspects of this and get by everything. But I always try to put myself in Sam Fisher's shoes and say, what would he do? WWSD, what would Sam do? And that's how I like to play my walkthroughs. Is, you know what, they may not be the most ghostiest, if that's even a word, but they're going to be what I feel Sam Fisher would do in these situations where he has to come up with something off the corner of his head. Right? The only thing I don't want to have to do is do the whistle thing, because I feel like the whistle is so overused in video games. So that's the only thing it's like the whistle just makes everything way too easy in this game. Like, I saw a video. Someone sent me a video of how to get by that section with the ladder, right? and then I watched them what they did. Now, granted, that was an awesome way, and I'm super stoked that they were able to figure out how to get by without with that. But it just didn't seem like something Sam would do, because it required Sam to literally whistle in front of the two guards that were standing before the ladder, and then keep whistling until they got them all the way over into another area. Then throw a bottle and then shoot a gun to keep them over in that area. That just, to me, that isn't... It's equivalent to when you're playing Hitman, and then you see a bunch of walkthroughs out there of guys speed running, and they're literally taking a fire extinguisher, throwing it up in the air, and then they're shooting the fire extinguisher and killing the target, so then it looks like an accident, and you don't get, and it's still considered silent assassin. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not, I don't like to do those types of methods. I want to be, I don't know, purist. I want to be like, what would Sam do? And that's why I always come at every objective, and I always try to think to myself, okay, would Sam do this? Would Sam whistle in front of someone 2 feet from them and then continue to keep whistling until they both follow, and then throw a bottle and then shoot, or would Sam, do this, do this, do this? I feel like the method that I just did, I mean, it's a little weird, but unfortunately the game is just set up to where you're not really supposed to get by that part without taking the guy in the top out. And without having the guy below you, like, kind of see you, even though he technically doesn't see you, but it's just the game. This was back when they were starting to figure out that a lot of us players, all we wanted to do was ghost. We wanted to not touch anybody. We wanted to do no knockouts. They finally figured that out for Chaos Theory, and then they allowed most of those missions to be completed without taking anybody out. Now, there are still missions in Chaos Theory where you absolutely 100% have to knock a foe out. But for the most part, there's a bunch of missions where you can go through with 0 knockouts. Exactly. It's Splinter Cell. It's not 007. So if I got these cool gadgets and I feel like Sam would use them in these situations, I'm going to use them. But I'm still always going to try to do no knockouts. That's my number one goal. Distractions, I don't really care too much about. You can use distractions. It's really cool if you don't use distractions, if you can figure out how to get by it, but only when it's plausible, only when it makes sense in the reality of what's going on. And when I play these games, I like to get stuck in. I like to really put myself in the shoes of whoever I'm playing. If they're a stealthy character, if it's Hitman, I want to come up with a cool, unique way to take the enemy out, the target out. I even love to use disguises when I play Hitman, but everybody only accepts suit only, that kind of walkthrough, right? So I do the suit onlys too, but that's not the way that I enjoy playing Hitman. I enjoy playing Hitman by being a Hitman, by hiding in plain sight, by using those disguises, by becoming one with the environment as Agent 47 would do, right? We all like different degrees of stealth. We all want to challenge ourselves. So I do those suit only just to challenge myself and just to see if I can figure it out. But it's not something that I prefer. I much, much prefer what you guys see in the first walkthroughs that I do of like Hitman, which is to, knock somebody out, grab his disguise, or grab a disguise in the environment and find one of the cool, unique ways the game is set up to get a really cool kill. So yeah, I mean, everyone's a little bit different. We're all different types of stealth players. But that just gives you kind of a little bit of a mindset of where I come in when I do all these. Now this mission, holy crap. Gosh, I remember this mission. This was like the one mission that I think I had the most trouble with. I think it was this mission, right? This is the one where you go through the little town and then you go inside and then you go to like you have to hit a button where the nuclear sub is or something like that, right? I can't remember it 100% because I've played so many freaking games. But yeah, this mission is freaking crazy. So we're going to work on this mission, obviously, maybe tomorrow. Depends on how much time Isabella gives me to work on stuff. I don't get a lot of time. So, if it felt like I rushed through this, well, that's because I kind of did. I definitely didn't take as much time as I normally would. And it's just because I don't have a lot of time. Like right now, I got to get down there and I got to look and make sure she's doing okay. I don't want to leave Jennifer down with the baby for too long. because then I feel like I'm missing out on some good opportunities to be a loving dad, and I want to make sure that I can be there for Isabella whenever, you know, Jennifer needs a break, right? So I try to get a little bit of work time. You know, we went to the doctors today. I did a few things today, and then I did this video. So, but I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, follow us or come over to our Discord. We've got a Splinter Cell channel where there are some amazing guys out there that are posting some of their own walkthroughs of the game, and they're finding their own unique routes. So we are one huge community. Just because you see my walkthrough doesn't mean mine is the best. It just means that mine is one particular way of doing it, and there's going to be other guys out there that we'll show you different ways, and you know, try to take a little bit of both, and then, or a little bit of everybody's, and then kind of come up with your own. Use it for inspiration. These walkthroughs are always meant to be for inspiration. I always want you to figure out your own unique way of doing it, but have a little bit of inspiration from this. Now, I also want to let you guys know that I am going to be doing the bonus missions for Splinter Cell 1. Now, I'm not talking the bonus missions like the 3 extra missions that you got, the DLC. I'm talking about the ones that were exclusive to PS2. I have PSX2 or whatever that thing's called, and I am going to get the Splinter Cell game, and I'm going to do those missions. I have never, ever played those missions because I never played Splinter Cell with a PS2. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be unique, and I'll have those missions up sometime in the near future as well. So a little bit more. And that'll be pretty cool. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I know it was pretty short, but sometimes these missions can be completed pretty easily. Now, I did go through a little bit before and try to figure some routes out and stuff, because I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to sit here for 3 or 4 hours as I'm trying to figure out the mission, because it can be boring for a lot of people. Some people want to see results. And that's the thing about stealth, is everyone knows that stealth can take a long time. So I work on the mission a little bit beforehand, and then I come in when I feel somewhat confident, and then do the mission. And I think that's the best way to do it, just to make it more fun for you guys and to keep the pace going. You know what I mean? But other than that, I love you guys. Be safe. Make sure you click on the link in the description for Discord. Thank you for all the followers. Thank you for all the members that are in here. You guys are awesome. I see your name show up. It means a lot to me. Like TG, Shadow, you guys, you know, thanks for being in here, and thanks for being members. If you haven't already, think about becoming a member. It helps out so that I continue to make these types of videos. But I would love to see you on Discord talking about Splinter Cell, Hitman, all the other awesome stealth games, or whatever types of games that you guys like. So, love you guys. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you on the next one. Peace. Yeah, so here's the thing. A lot of people do find it fun to watch me figure it out. But here's and I've asked a lot of people this. Most people, they won't stay around for a stealth live stream. Only the true diehards will. And I love you guys for it, yes. But I want to make it fun for everybody. You know me, I'm a people pleaser. So sometimes I'll go through or whatever. But right now, just because of the lack of time I have to record, I'm doing it that way, because I don't have enough time right now in my life with the new baby to really, you know, spend 4 hours and try to come up with something ridiculous to get by a level. You know what I mean? So I do the best I can. But love you guys. We'll see you. Peace. How to become a member, Chris. Click join. It's very easy. On your phone or on your desktop, you should see something below the video that says join. It should be next to subscribe. And that's the best way to do that. There are 4 different tiers, and very, very soon coming up, I'm going to be doing a lot of those special things where you guys are going to have early access to some videos and whatnot that you'll get to see before anybody else, especially when we have like a new game that's coming out, like a brand new AAA like Cyberpunk. If you're a member, you're going to be able to see that game, you know, possibly a week before the game actually comes out, because I'm going to set those videos public to members only before I can actually release them. So it's kind of like a little perk just for, you know, help supporting the channel and whatnot. So thank you guys. Again, love you all. This time I'm gone for real. And we'll see you next time. I'll have the video hopefully sometime either tonight or tomorrow. Peace.